Welcome to another episode here on the Kingdom of Dash series. This is episode 12. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today, to start out, between episodes, I worked on, there's a little bit of a hill here, so I took all that out, and I flattened this out. And I'm not going to fill this in with dirt, because eventually this is going to be like whatever flooring we decide to do for the keep. So I'm just going to leave it like this for now. But I do want to take some of the resources I got from that and finish the terraforming part on the rest of this. And then I was thinking we could put in this other tower and maybe work on this side of the keep, this entire side right here, and maybe get this archway done, or maybe we'll work on these walls a little bit coming around here after the tower. We'll see. That all depends on how much time we have for this episode. Right now though, I need to repair my tools. They need it badly, and I also think that I should stock up on golden carrots, which is something I can get from trading for the villagers. So I need to work on getting a farming villager with that trade and doing that whole process, and that will help me get my tools sorted out as well. So I'm gonna head over that way and work on that, and once I've got a bunch of stuff done and we are ready to work on the castle, I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, as you can tell by my inventory, we have been pretty successful on getting a ton of golden carrots from these guys. I actually want to get a full shulker box worth and fit it somewhere in my ender chest, but we are going to be eating golden carrots from now on, and I also got a bunch of other foods from doing this as well, and a couple other things. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Didn't spend any of the emeralds we had, just just a couple to get started, and then use the whole bookshelf trick to get all these golden carrots. So we're gonna do that a little bit more. We also repaired all our armor and most of our tools pretty well, so probably gonna get started on our actual build for today. Alright guys, as you can tell, we are back over here at the castle, and I am rearing and ready to get going. So what I think I want to do this episode is I want to work out the way that we're going to get actually up to this gate entrance. I think I want to have like a pretty straight shot staircase going all the way down, so we're gonna have to clear out these trees, and then maybe, I don't know if we'll do this episode, but do a little bit of a port. I do want to get at least some of this wall in, as well as this other tower. I don't know if I'll be able to design the arch because I haven't designed that, but this wall is pretty easy to do, and the tower is pretty easy to do. So I want to get that in sometime today, but I'm not going to be focusing on that this episode. But we will do time lapses for clearing these trees out and building the staircase. So we are going to start on that right away. I'm going to get my axe, and get some torches and probably some dirt, and we are going to work on clearing out these trees and building up the terrain to meet for the staircase and planning all that stuff out. So I hope you guys enjoy the time lapse. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I've kind of worked out the shape for something right here. a few years ago, BWO did kind of like a sloped entrance to his castle. I will try and remember to link that video below. I'm kind of trying to use that as inspiration. So what we need to do essentially, in order for this to look right, is we have to take this hill out right here. So I'm going to work on digging all of this out, and I'm short on time, so I'm not gonna worry about like doing a time lapse for any of this. I'm just gonna, do it all. I'm probably gonna bring the beacon in here real quick and try and get it all done super quick. And then what we're gonna do is kind of our cliff style. We may not be able to like, decorate it up in this episode because I am short on time and I still need to finish the design for this, and at least I want to build the other tower. So we're going to work on that right now, on digging all this out, and once I've got it dug out and I'm ready to actually like do the design of this, I'll come back and then maybe we can work on our actual like pathway together. But I'm excited as to how it's going to look. I've got a vision in my mind of like once this is dug out, there'll be like space under here and we can do like archways underneath this. It's gonna look really cool. So yeah, I will bring you guys back when I've dug this out. Guys, let me just say, golden carrots are definitely the way to go. Ever since I started eating these, I've barely had to eat them. Also, I got the beacon, as you can tell, and this actually probably only took like 10 or 15 minutes. It was really easy. Just clearing these, a couple of trees out was like the hardest part, and then once we got to this, it was just boom, clear it out. So I actually do think I'm just going to touch this up because I kind of shaped it as I was like ripping it all out. So I'm going to take a few minutes and just touch this up a little, and then we will get into our time lapse. But I will bring you guys back and show you what this looks like before we do our time lapse to work on this. So I'm gonna work on this real quick. It shouldn't take too long. I just kind of have to shape it up and replace some stuff with stone, which I need to go get. Alright guys, I am all done with the terraforming, so now we're going to get into the time lapse. But let me just show you guys real quick what it looks like before we add this thing. I gotta do a little bit more terraforming right around this area, but I will do that like either after the time lapse or during the time lapse. We'll see, because it obviously doesn't meet it and it needs to meet it. So I think I'm just going to start sloping this up a bit sooner and kind of like make this into a hill right here, so that like it shapes out and like the pathway like walks down and forms up right here. But I really want to focus on this big thing right here. But this is how it looks. Like the cliff side, I really like it. I need to add bone meal and the dark oak trees back to this. I'll do that after we get this in. I'll add all that back up, all the foliage and stuff, but I like this a lot more that it's now come out and down. Alright guys, so now we're going to do this time lapse, so I hope you enjoy it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I will rise up now.
Alright guys, that is it. I have completely finished doing all the design and stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. I really like what I ended up with. I didn't do this in every single one because it would have been too low, but you can like go underneath here, and I kind of dressed these up a little bit as much as I could, with it being, like having this walkway right on top of it. I had to keep some of the dark oak up underneath there, but I really like the design of this thing. I alternated, lantern every single time there was like a full block, and then I did it every other full block here, because then it would just be every single one, and then it would connect, and it would look bad. But yeah, if you look at it from over here, let's grab these fireworks. So if you look at it from this angle, I mean, look at this slope. It's so nice. I love it so much. Plus we've got these archways right here, and then just it's very subtle. I didn't spend much time on the detailing of this, obviously, maybe like 5-10 minutes, but this background, and then I brought some of the dark oak trees back in. I didn't bring it all the way up, because I want you to be able to make out some of these details here that I worked hard on, and it is detailed on the other side. I can show you guys it right now. Ooh, okay, it was still going too fast when I whipped around, but yeah, fully detailed on this side as well. Eventually all of this will be like custom landscape like on the other side, but I definitely don't have time for that today. So now to finish up the episode, I'm just real quick gonna get this tower built, and then we'll come back and end things off. Alright guys, the tower is all finished up. There it is right there. I haven't added this stuff yet, and I'm not going to, because chances are that a lot of this stuff around here is going to change, a lot of this terrain. I probably want to like bring something out here. I don't know, like a path, or maybe I'll like bring the wall out here and have another tower right here as a little guard post looking out. But yeah, I'm not really entirely sure what I want to do with that. If I were to do that, I don't have any blocks on me, I put them all away. I would just bring the wall out from the side right here, and I'd go this way, and I'd also go this way, and I might do that, because it wouldn't be like a wall guarding anything. It would just be an elevated way to get to another tower right here, which might look cool, and it would make the overall like platform, like the overall footprint of the castle bigger. If I show you, see, it would bring it all the way out to right there instead of ending it there. But yeah, overall I'm really happy with the progress we made today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, that shadow right there in the water is so cool. I want to look at that again. Oh, you see that from the, I don't know, honestly. Oh, it's from that right there. Yeah, that's what it's from. That's so cool. But yeah, this is a really cool, like, grand epic staircase, like to walk up. Just like, look at that, so epic. But anyways guys, that's all I've got time for today, so I hope you enjoyed, and I upload videos every Wednesday/Thursday. Hopefully I'm going to be working on some new series eventually. Would you guys enjoy any other games? Because I regularly like to like mess around on, ooh, I'm going away from that, that's pretty loud. I like to mess around on GTA 5, and I just got Red Dead Redemption, so I could like do a story playthrough of that, but it'd really be more like funny moment highlights is probably how I would do it. Or I could do like a mod pack series here on the channel. I wanted to do Project Ozone 3 for a while, because that's really fun, but I just don't know how that would work, if we would do it co-op with somebody on a server, or yeah, stuff like that. So just let me know what you guys would like to see, or if you would like me to just focus on this series. I'm having a ton of fun with this series, so if you guys are enjoying it and loving the building and the time lapses and stuff, then I'll just keep cranking this out. So my name is Dash, and as always, thanks for watching.